Hello, I'm Dr. Jeanette Raymond, psychologist, psychotherapist, and expert in helping you manage your mind-body connections so that you can have good, satisfying relationships. So if you suffer from migraine or back pain, asthma, skin breakouts, gastric complaints, or you're having problems concentrating, doing the work that you do without thinking usually, if you're having sexual problems, if you can't sleep, if you're making a lot of errors, it means that you're under stress. And that stress is probably built up over a long period of time, and it's now affecting your health, your relationships, and your performance. You know, our emotions are actually physical things. When we're scared or excited or angry or fearful, you can feel it in the body. Your heart beats faster. You can feel the flutter in your stomach. Your throat goes dry. You can feel sweaty palms. You can feel clenched fists and muscles and tension. So emotions are actually physical things. So when you're not expressing your emotions and taking notice of them, then it causes a stress reaction in the body. Lots of stress hormones like cortisol and cytokines flood your bloodstream and affect your attention, your focus, your performance, your judgment. It affects your relationships. You become crabby and irritable. You become suspicious and edgy. You don't trust things. You feel insecure. You don't know whether your relationship is on or off or good or bad or where it is. And it also affects you sexually, so that's a relationship issue. But most of all, it affects your health. And when it affects your health, your way of relating and your way of performing in your job has a kind of domino effect. So anger and stress are really, really important things to understand and pay attention to. And usually we don't pay attention to the emotions that we don't like. We don't pay attention to anger because we feel bad about it, or we feel it's too scary to express. We might lose something, we might destroy something, or we don't want to be angry like our parent or whatever, or we think we want to be better than everybody who's just explosive. So we kind of push it away and we don't show it, we don't express it, we swallow it. Maybe that's what you learned to do as a kid, to just survive. But unexpressed anger is the one source of immediate stress in the body, because it's a very powerful emotion and it's got to go somewhere. So when you're not expressing it, you're not allowing it to the forefront, you're not dealing with it, you're not processing it, you're not allowing it to be part of your experience, then stress takes over. You have a lot of issues of pain, like migraine and back pain and sciatica. You get gastric problems like colitis and irritable bowel syndrome and acid reflux. You get a loss of libido. You get erectile dysfunction when you're with your partner. You also get a lot of autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, tinnitus, lupus, asthma, other kinds of respiratory problems. And stress is well known to cause skin breakouts like eczema and psoriasis. You have sleep problems. You put on weight because you're eating and your metabolism changes. So when you're angry and you don't express it, you don't deal with it, you don't take notice of it, you don't process it, you don't allow it to the forefront of your experience, these are all the ways in which it evokes stress, and stress affects your health. It affects your performance. You can't concentrate. You make errors. Your judgment is off. Your quality of work is off. And then you feel bad about yourself and you get angry, and so it continues. Your relationships go to pot. You can't trust anybody. You feel insecure. You're on edge. You either want to be alone, or you want to be a martyr, you want to take care of everybody, and then you get angry that they don't take care of you and you feel unappreciated, and so it goes on and on and on. But this is just an introduction. Don't just take my word for it. Read on all the evidence I've quoted you from professional peer-reviewed journals about anger, stress, and health on one of my pages, anger, stress, and relationships, and then on a third page, anger, stress, and performance. And you will know how your anger is affecting you, how your anger is interfering with your ability to be who you are, to have the kind of relationships that you want, and to be the healthy person that you know you can be and have been in the past. And when you've read all my evidence that I've collected for you, and you're ready to do something about it, read some of my blogs where I've given you lots and lots of advice on how to manage your anger, how to deal with your stress, how to recognize it, how to approach it, how to strategize against it, and how to learn to live with it in a way that honors you. And you don't just have to swallow it, suck it up, or pretend it's not there. There are many healthier ways. And honor yourself by approaching it in that way. And then when you're ready and you want my help, you can call me. I offer coaching, I offer therapy, and you can always access information on my blogs. And I look forward to hearing from you about what more I can do to help you in these areas. And I'd love to know about your experiences about anger, stress, and health, how it affected your performance, and how it affects your relationships.